Hi, this is Michael Kostroff, and today I'm going to tell you how to book a role as an actor. And there are a lot of theories out there, and there are a lot of teachers and seminars and classes and books that'll tell you how to book a role as an actor. Um, Now, one of those theories is you just have to be the best. You just have to be the best. And then you'll book a role. Unfortunately, they don't always pick the best. Sometimes they pick the person who uh, has the most right look. Maybe they're not the best actor. Or sometimes they make casting mistakes. Or some people who are doing the casting may not have the best taste and they pick somebody who just has a certain quality. Maybe they like actors who are really explosive, whether they're good or not, or actors who are really subtle, whether they're good or not. So I guess being the best person for the role doesn't guarantee you'll book it. And also, how do you be the best? We don't know who else is auditioning. How do you be the best actor? I don't know how to be the best actor. Okay. So, I know, you got to be the most prepared. Well, what does it mean to be the most prepared? First of all, I don't know what the other actors are doing. And also, how much preparation do you need? How do you know when you're prepared enough? And are the roles that you prep the most for the ones that you book? Or have you ever booked a role that you barely prep for? I guess that's not a reliable theory about how to book a role. Um, I know. Do something different, something nobody else would think of. But how do I know what other people are thinking of? How do I know that my choice is going to be different? And what if different isn't what they're looking for? What if they want something that's not different? Uh, and also, how different? Like, should I do it in a foreign language? Should I read the script backwards? That would be different. Should I completely change the character and just decide that even though it's a hardened cop on paper, I'm going to play it as a drag queen with dyslexia? That would be different. Yeah, I don't think that would book the role. So how do we book? I know, you envision it. You envision it. You speak it into the universe and you say, I see myself on set, and you use affirmations and you just say that you're going to book the role. But what if all the other actors that are auditioning are also envisioning and speaking it out loud and using affirmations? Now you got to be the best at that. Geez, you got to be the best envisioner because that's what books the role. I got to speak it into the universe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to make sure that I do that more than other people. I know how you book a role. You have to not want it. I don't know how to do that. I always want the job. Uh, hmm. All right, guys, here's the secret. Let me tell you how to book an acting role. Get picked. Get picked. How do you make that happen? You can't. You can't. Let's say that you got a used car for sale, and people are coming around to check out your car. How do you assure that you're going to be the car that they choose? Yours is the car they're going to buy. You can't. They have to choose it. It has to be what's right for them. Same if you're selling a house. I want the first buyer who walks in to buy my house. I'm going to envision it. I'm going to do something unusual. You could have a parade marching around the house. There's nothing you could do that will make them pick that house because it has to be right for them. Anybody who's been on the other side of casting, including me, will tell you, I'm not always sure why I pick who I pick. It's just an essence or something about them, or I feel like they're just right for the part in a way that I don't know. It's not a pass-fail. It's not like everybody else was bad. It's not like these people were necessarily the best. I just chose them. I'm sure I've shared with you before, my restaurant metaphor. You know, you're going to pick what you feel like eating that day. You're going to pick what appeals to you, what fits with your appetite that day. And we are way, way too obsessed with trying to crack this code that cannot be cracked. How do you book a job? And I'm telling you, all those classes and seminars and books that claim to be able to teach you how to book work now are offering something that cannot be offered. And I know some people that will disagree with this video, and that's okay. You can post your thoughts and your opinions below, and I will not have any problem with you objecting to this because I like these discussions. But my contention is you can't book work. You can't. You can't make something a booking. You can't make them pick you. Even if you're the best trained, the most positive, with the most confident, the most envisioning, the most prepared, you still can't make them pick you because they are going to pick who they're going to pick, right, wrong, or otherwise. So I feel, and I have found, that you have a much better chance of booking if you stop trying to book and you start trying to do the job that you do know how to do, which is play a scene, answer the questions about the character, get inside the character's head, imagine what would this situation would be like for you if you were in this situation, and that is the best version of this that you can possibly do because it's going to be truthful. And it doesn't mean that you'll book it. In fact, you probably won't. Most of the time we don't. I want to remind you at this point that even though people think of me as an actor who works constantly, most of the auditions that I go on or that I tape do not result in jobs. That's just how it is. So stop trying to crack the code of how to book a job and just enjoy the playing of the role while you have it, which is for the 3 minutes or a couple of minutes of the audition, and call that the end of your task rather than trying to figure out something that can't be figured out. I hope I'm getting through to you on this because, as you can tell, I feel really passionate about this, and I really sort of have a little bit of resentment towards people claiming to be able to teach you how to book, because I don't think there's any such knowledge. If there were, we'd all be doing it. That's all I have for you this week. Please feel free to leave your comments, and certainly if you disagree with me, I welcome that. It's good, always good conversation. And I'll be back next week with more thoughts. Thanks. See you then. Bye.